looks like one of the stars of the future. It's that school of experience that he's in right now, though, against both of the Japanese. Masafuchi has him on the mat.
Ooh. There's a little experience. Thank you, man. Big chop from Fuchi. Rogers dumped hard over the shoulder. Chin locked, and Fuchi going for the nose, eyes, whatever. Rogers kicked back into the corner. Tag out on Onita. Onita, after Rogers, got the eyes on the rope. We still got 3 or 4 minutes or so in our expiration of time. While the presence of Coco changes the situation somewhat, Onita and Fuchi must be considered the favorites coming in. They have an excellent reputation, and we've seen what they can do. And with Yamamoto, yeah, he's saying go after his eyes. I can see right away. Well, Tojo. We have had our problem with managers today.
Yes, sir.
And you could hear that one downtown. He really busted it. Roy trying to get to the corner and tag Coco. Big hip toss from Fuchi. He plants a foot and rattles him good. Referee over to check out the tag as Coco down the rope saying, hey, he's choking him. Tag on Onita. Off the second rope, Onita. Bounces down. And Roy drops close to the corner, but not in it. Tojo sending semaphore signals with the Japanese rising sun flag. Onita is a little unnecessarily vicious with Roy Rogers. They've got him under control. They just don't want him to tag Coco. Fuchi takes the tag and comes in. Tags one on Roy Rogers.
With 4.5 minutes in the action. 4.5 gone.
Ooh. Right in the face. Flat of the foot. It was legal. Doesn't stop it from being painful, but it was legal. Yamamoto down on the floor was in a threatening position on Rogers. We've had one disqualification because of a manager today. Onita continuing to abuse Rogers. There's the tag. Coco. Big flip over the rope. Coming after Onita and Fuchi. There's that drop kick. Big one again. He's dinged him. Coco Ware going to town. And Onita stepped back. Fired the feet away. 2, 3, and he got him. Oh, man. Tough break for Coco.
He just kind of batted him down out of the air. Onita braced himself, stepped back 2 steps, and with his hands deflected the feet. And Coco
threw him aside and then came right down at him and got that cover on him. And did you notice the little gesture at the end? Yeah. I understand. Fuchi.
Always win, they say.
Always win. I did understand that. But, well, I guess we got to take time out, and we'll be back in just a moment. Back into action here on Channel 3's Championship Wrestling in just a moment. Well, Tuesday night at the Louisville Gardens, it all comes to a head. We're not entirely proud of all of the action that happened on the Jerry Lawler, Terry Funk thing, but it has to be settled, and it will Tuesday night.
Jerry, I want you to know, we said it a little bit earlier, the interview that Funk sent in here, we are not going to show. There's no way we're going to air it.
There's no way you could air anything like that. I saw the interview. And I just want to say, you know, Lance, I've been wrestling for about 10 years now, and I have never been involved in a situation like this that has created more controversy, more unrest in any particular area than this thing with Terry Funk. And all because I showed up for a match that I didn't even want to begin with. But I want this word to get to Terry Funk. You know, I saw the interview, and I want the fans in Louisville to realize one thing, and one thing that's very important. It may not be a very pretty sight down there Tuesday night, because in watching that interview, Terry Funk is not coming to Louisville to try to pin me or beat me. He's not going to be satisfied with pinning my shoulders to the mat. He's not going to be content with getting his hand raised and being declared the winner. He made it very clear through his statements that he is here with one thing in mind, and that's an eye for an eye. Now, I want the people to also understand that I've said before, it was not my fault. It was an unintentional accident. But Funk's eye is not hurt nearly as bad as he would have everyone to believe. But he has convinced himself that he's blind. He's still wearing that patch over his eye, and he's coming here Tuesday night to do the same thing to me. Well, let me tell you something, Terry Funk. I showed up for the other match. I didn't even want it. I'm going to show up for that Tuesday night, too. And I got one word of warning for you, Terry Funk. If you even make one move, just make one little move like you're going for my eye, and it may well be the last move you ever make in your life.
Jerry the King Lawler, Terry Funk, they will meet Louisville Gardens Tuesday night.
Well, we had to change titles today. The AWA Southern Tag titles now belong to Kevin Sullivan and Wayne Ferris. They defeated Bill Dundee and the Dream Machine. Coco Ware, Eddie Gilbert won their match. Dutch Mantell was a winner. Mr. Onita and Masafuchi winning their match, too.
Well, it turned out to be our good luck to have it here on TV. Turned out to be the Dream and Dundee's bad luck, contributed in the main by Hart. It's all the time that we've got for Dave Brown. Lance Russell saying, till next week, bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.